I planted 10 vegetables 6 years ago. I never replanted them. They just keep growing back every single year. My seed budget went from $90 per year to zero. My neighbor asked me last week how I do it. Today, I'm sharing every single one with you. Let me ask you something. Are you tired of buying seeds every spring? Tired of replanting the same vegetables over and over? Your back hurts, your knees ache. You want fresh food, but the work is killing you. I felt exactly the same way in 2018. I almost gave up gardening completely. Then I discovered perennial vegetables. These plants grow once and feed you forever. My first success was asparagus. I planted 12 crowns in April 2019. The first year, nothing to harvest. You have to wait. I know, it's hard. But year 2 changed everything. I picked 18 pounds of fresh asparagus. Year 3, 25 pounds. This year, 32 pounds. The store charges $4.50 per pound. I grew $144 worth of asparagus this season from crowns I planted once 6 years ago. The bed just sits there. I mulch it in fall. Spring comes and boom, fresh asparagus everywhere. No digging, no planting, no back pain. Number 2 is rhubarb. This plant is a monster. I bought one small rhubarb plant in 2019 for $9. Today, that one plant is huge. I harvest 12 pounds of stalks every spring. Rhubarb costs $5 per pound at the farmer's market. That's $60 worth from a $9 plant I bought once. The best part? Rhubarb gets bigger every year. In 3 years, I'll divide it and have 3 plants, then 6 plants, then 12. One plant becomes unlimited rhubarb for the rest of my life. Let me tell you about number 3, garlic, but not regular garlic, perennial garlic called walking onions. I got 5 bulbs from my friend Carol in 2019. She said they multiplied themselves. I didn't believe her. Now I have 52 plants. They grow tall stalks with baby bulbs on top. Those bulbs get heavy, fall over, and plant themselves. You do nothing. I harvest the greens all summer like green onions. I dig bulbs whenever I need them. They never stop. It's like magic. Number 4 is horseradish. Warning, this plant spreads like crazy. I planted 3 roots in spring 2019. They took over that whole corner of my garden. But I don't care because I haven't bought horseradish in 6 years. I dig up roots whenever I want fresh horseradish sauce. The plant grows back from any tiny piece of root left in the soil. One root will feed you forever. Just plant it somewhere it can spread, or put it in a big pot. Herb number 5 is oregano. I planted 1 oregano plant in 2019 for $3. That plant lived for 4 years, then died. But before it died, it dropped thousands of seeds. Now oregano grows everywhere in my garden. Between stones, in cracks, along the fence. I have more oregano and I can use. I dry it, I give it away, I cook with it fresh all summer. All from one $3 plant that keeps reseeding itself year after year. Number 6 is thyme. Same story as oregano. One plant, planted once, drops seeds everywhere. I have creeping thyme growing in my walkway now. I step on it and it smells amazing. Regular thyme in my herb bed comes back bigger every spring. I've had the same thyme plant since 2018. 8 years, 1 plant, still going strong, still giving me fresh herbs. Let me show you number 7, sorrel. This leafy green tastes like lemons. One plant from 2019 feeds me salad greens from April to November. I cut leaves, they grow back in a week. I cut more, they grow back again. It never stops producing. The plant dies back in winter and explodes back to life in spring. No lettuce planting every 2 weeks. No buying salad mix for $5 a bag. Just walk outside and cut sorrel. Easy. Number 8 is Egyptian walking onions. These are even crazier than regular walking onions. They actually walk across your garden bed. I'm not joking. They grow, fall over, plant themselves, and move. I started them on one side of my raised bed. 4 years later, they're on the other side. You can eat the bulbs, the greens, and the little top bulbs. 3 vegetables in one plant that plants itself. Berry bushes are number 9. Yes, they cost more at the start. I spent $45 on 3 raspberry bushes in 2019. Those bushes have given me 150 pounds of raspberries in 6 years. Organic raspberries cost $6 per pound at the store. That's $900 worth of berries from a $45 investment. The bushes spread every year. I now have 12 raspberry plants from those original 3. They'll produce for 20 years. My grandchildren will eat raspberries from these bushes. And number 10, the easiest one of all, mint. Everyone says mint takes over everything. They're right, but that's exactly what makes it perfect. I planted 1 mint plant in a pot in 2017. 7 years later, I still have the same plant. It dies back in winter, comes back in spring. I cut it constantly. It doesn't care. I've made thousands of cups of mint tea from one $2 plant. I've given away 50 cuttings to friends. The mother plant just keeps growing. Here's what changed my life about these vegetables. The first year was boring. I planted them and waited. Some I couldn't even harvest. It felt like wasted time and money. But year 2 was different. They came back without me doing anything. Year 3, I was amazed. Year 6, I'm telling everyone I know. These plants saved me hundreds of dollars. They saved my back from constant replanting. They gave me fresh food with almost zero work. The biggest mistake I made was not starting sooner. I wasted 15 years replanting annual vegetables every spring. My back was killing me. I was spending $90 every year on seeds. All that time, I could have been growing perennial vegetables that do the work themselves. Don't make my mistake. Start this fall with just 1 plant. Try asparagus or rhubarb. Watch it come back next spring without you doing anything. You'll be hooked. Let me give you the simple action plan. This fall, buy asparagus crowns or 1 rhubarb plant. Plant it once. Mulch it. Walk away. Next spring, watch it grow back. Harvest it. Feel that joy. Then plant 2 more perennials the next year. In 5 years, you'll have a garden that feeds you with almost zero work. Your back will thank you. Your budget will thank you. If this helped you see a better way to garden, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want more lazy gardening tips that actually work. Ring the bell so you don't miss next week's video where I'm showing you how to divide these plants for free to fill your whole garden. Until then, happy gardening. Plant once, eat forever. It's not a dream, it's how I garden now.